Alright, so that should unlock the fertile plain. That's good. That's an expert level mission though. We're not doing I'm not here for that yet. So let's go over here to this secret quest and try to unlock it. Alright, we need to hold off the goblin hordes and free the slaves. Let's fight the goblin hordes.
Dreadful news! Scouts from the frontier report that goblins have been seen heading this way in massive numbers. We must stem this dark tide before they overrun and utterly destroy the kingdom. I suggest you put out a call for heroes, as many as we can muster, to protect our village and keep this vile swarm at bay. I implore you to act quickly. The most recent sightings were not far from the village, and we are ill-prepared for such an invasion.
I seem to recall that this was one of my favorite levels to play as a kid. Ranger's Guild can't be constructed. That's unfortunate. Because it just kind of felt like a really cool, like, battle war thing. And you have the wizards down here. You have a tavern. You have a Ranger's Guild. Which you can't build any more Rangers Guilds. You only get the one. So we'll move the Ranger camp in, and we'll recruit some warriors. You'll also start with a couple of Warriors of Discord. Excuse me. This is my Rangers Guild. You cannot have it. Please. Please and thank you. I think this is... Yeah, there's a lot of gobos on this map. There's a lot of goblins. And there's, like, different kinds. There's, like, the goblin priests. And, the champions, which are fighty boys. And then there's just the little dinky goblins and archers. It's great. I think this was the first map that I discovered, that the different, like, warriors existed. So, like, some of the earlier maps, you don't... And there's nothing in the game that says that if you build a Temple of Purvis, you'll get Warriors of Discord. Unless you actually, like, read the blurbs here, which I never did as a kid, let's be honest. And, that really, like, intrigued me, that there was things like that. Alright, we almost have a whole squad of rangers. We still have a lot of goblins coming in. That's okay. I would like to get this marketplace built, because I want healing potions. I need healing potions in my life. And I would be very happy if I had some healing potions. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've saved the Rangers Guild. We'll repair this, get it upgraded. That'll help. There we go. Oh. Ah, the allied wizards have contributed gold to my treasury. Probably a little bit unnecessary, but that's okay.
Your Highness, the elves wish to join our prosperous kingdom.
Do we want elves?
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
I think dwarves would be a better fit for this mission.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
But I do like money, though. I don't know. That's always the conundrum that I have between elves and dwarves. Like, there's a lot of missions that elves just work better on than dwarves. Or dwarves just work better on than elves, I'm sorry. Because elves are just kind of like discount rangers with a gold investment. Like, they bribe you with money, which is very nice, don't get me wrong. Dwarves are very good. Just a little slow. Dwarves? are like gnomes, but they don't die as often. Yeah, I went there.
Blacksmith offers new services.
Alright, well, I'm gonna lose my inn. That's okay.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new
But definitely having the defensive options with the dwarves seems like a good idea. Let's see, I guess we could go with the Temple of Fervus. This isn't really the map for it. You want a map with a lot of beasts in it for the Temple of Fervus, but that's okay.
I join the wild spirits.
I serve with pleasure.
Okay, well, there's a lot of goblins coming in. I don't think I'll have to move my Rangers Guild again. I think I'll be fine. I say nervously as I just hold my mouse over the move camp button. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright, so the allied wizards can now die. Which, they're wizards, so they're gonna die a lot. It's okay. Okay. Alright, so we have the Fervus cultists. They plant poisonous poisons. Poisonous poisons. Oh my gosh. They plant poisonous plants that I think a rogue uses to make poison. I don't think anybody else can do so, but they also charm monsters into their service, which is why I like using them on maps with lots of monsters on them. Unlike this one, which just has a bunch of goblins that they can't really do anything about. But, this guy real quick. And as you upgrade the temple, beasts will spawn in around it for them to charm. There we go, let's get those dwarves. Get those dwarves set up. Where do I want to put this? I'll put it over here. We should probably destroy this goblin camp. It's pretty close to us. I think I heard a cultist die, yeah. Well, that's assuming that the game will let me build a dwarven settlement and doesn't keep killing my peasants. Let's read the blurb about peasants, shall we? Constructs and repairs kingdom buildings, may shelter in palace and guard houses. Although peasants play the major role of supporting... He died. All strong kingdoms, they are resigned to their lot in life. Regardless, they are loyal and dutiful, diligently going about their tasks. As your palace grows, the number of peasants' houses also grows. There we go, and we have a rock here. Excellent. Weak combatant, very useful. We'll upgrade that to level 3. At level 3, I think it recruit spawns like bears, yeah. Alright, well, we cleared out that camp. And here's one of the poisonous mushrooms I was talking about. Yeah, collected by rogues. So I should probably actually build a rogues guild. We'll put it over here. This area over here is kind of safe. I say, hesitantly. Not knowing if it was truly safe or not. Alright, let's get these dwarves out. And that also gives us the ballista tower. There, we'll make sure this is truly safe. We'll plop a ballista tower there. We'll plop a ballista tower there. This dwarven settlement technically is a ballista tower on its own, but we'll plop one there. And we'll plop one there. Unlike the guardhouse, the ballista tower's cost does not go up for each building that we build, which is a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. I suppose it is yet another incentive to use dwarves over elves. Oh, they destroyed that. That's okay.
Goblin, your marketplace now serves you better.
Yeah, they won't be pushed too far in. Yeah. I think this can hold 3 dwarves.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I think it's 3 dwarves. Yeah, 3 dwarves. 3 dwarves, 2 elves, 3 gnomes, but you get 3 things for free.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Alright, we have rogues into the roster now.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Take out this hovel. I think that's part of why I like this map. Like, there's not a lot of stuff that randomly spawns off the edge of the map, like some of the harder missions, like the one with the crown. So, like, as you kill more and more of the goblin camps, the wave after wave of goblins slowly weakens, and it feels like you're actually, like, I don't know, like actually winning a war. Oh, I don't want to do that.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Which is really satisfying. It's really satisfying to feel like you're actually making progress. Alright, let's clear out these camps here. We'll just put 500 gold on each one. That's probably enough to get their attention. Yeah, and each of these different, like, camps and hovels spawn, like, different tiers of enemies. So, like, the goblin camps will spawn really powerful enemies, and the hovels will spawn, like, weaker. I don't know, it's just, I really like, this is I feel like this is a well-designed map. Especially for, like, a middle-of-the-road, mid-tier difficulty map. Alright. We're doing a good job. Oh, I'm broke. I'm like, why can't I put money in this? I don't understand.
The royal treasury is nearly empty.
Sadly, no big goblin boss on this map. It's just destroy all the goblins and win. Alright, the gods have begun to recruit trolls. Trolls are not actually very scary. I'm not going to lie. They're sponges of HP. That's about it. And I think we have this in the bag. If that's not all the camps, then it's pretty darn close to all the camps. Alright, and we have some nice Hellbear Guardians now. Very strong melee combatants. Very useful.
Your Majesty.
How did our dwarves do? Let's find out. I got them kind of late because I didn't really have the infrastructure to recruit them, but we got a level 4 dwarf. It's okay. It's alright. Yeah, trolls are only really dangerous to, like, the random non-hero mobs. Like, the palace guards, the tax collectors.
We are victorious, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
The day is yours, Majesty. The palace guards report there are no goblin settlements as far as the eye can see. While many lives were lost, our kingdom is safe once again. The Goblin King will think twice before trying
The
another
Goblin
such
King. I'm sure we'll
assault.
definitely run into him at some point.